Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the market. FOMC Pal Day. It's Wednesday, February 1st. First day in this month. Huge SPY rip. What's going on? What's happening? GME, some of them also felt it. We're going to look at some technical analysis. The big level that SPY just broke. BBBY. Did break this high. We'll see. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. Follow us on Twitter at HappyMoneyYT, as well as our Discord, our free Discord. Link for those are in the description. Today was FOMC and PAL, and yeah, basically the statement was somewhat hawkish. The statement made, and that's where you kind of saw this drop here. Hawkish because they were saying they're basically continuing raising rates, and potentially that wasn't priced in, but not too bad. But it's more or less the same as what was expected. But I think some people were expecting something even more bullish, but not a huge move to the downside. I did have those shorts that closed out yesterday, if you remember, and then I reopened them here once the JOLTS jobs data came out. So held a yes short here, future, and then I didn't close it here. I actually closed it here for a small profit. Yeah. Anyways, it was a good thing I got out of it before PAL, because this is the PAL rip. Q&A and everything like that. He was just very dovish, and people liked it. Not crazy dovish, but it was dovish enough. I'm not sure if this is a fake out, and we'll see the real move the rest of the week, or maybe even next week of a crash. But so far it looks like, yeah, it's very bullish, and we broke that 408 that we had set where I'd opened my original short, and even ripped all the way up to 411 today, which was the next level up I had here. I guess that's kind of 412, but it was like 411.80 something. Yeah, 411.80. So it looks like, unless if that's the high, that 411, and it rejects, we could keep moving up here on the SPY and the whole market. And I could see a gap fill even to this 417.58 up here. Potentially retest on this high, this 426. Now that we've broken that resistance that it's been waiting to break. I mean, yesterday was bullish, very bullish day, especially ending it off, and basically just made this chart look that much more bullish. Just grinding up on this 9 moving average. Without the break though, I was hesitant for it to be this bullish, but now with PAL, he had the words to bust through the roof on this thing. So probably maybe look for a long. There's a lot of earnings still this week. I think we have a lot more data even this week coming also. So sometimes the initial reaction is wrong, and it's just basically to pump before all the big money to get out. So kind of got to wait till really the end of this week to see direction more or less. So tomorrow's initial jobless claims, which could move it. Non-farm payrolls on Friday. Yeah. Those could move it, and then of course big earnings. We've got big tech earnings after hours tomorrow, and yeah, GME big sell-off for the most part today, 5.5%, down to kind of one of these levels. Not really, just in the middle of nowhere, 2054, and then it just got the pump with the market with SPY, so it broke VWAP, rallied up, went green for a little bit. Now it's down 0.5%. I did close my weekly calls today on GME because I was waiting for a move pre-market. If it didn't happen, I was going to close it. I also closed a lot of shares, my swing shares, and I still hold my long shares, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. So I think GME could definitely, I just kind of drew this ascending kind of channel that GME's in, but I do think that GME definitely could rip up, especially now with the market being bullish. Whether it's a cycle and a big move, 150%, 100% like we get here, and these times that or that, I don't know, because we're long overdue for it, like a month overdue, and it's been like clockwork pretty much for 2 years. So maybe it's done. Maybe that era of GME is done, which probably would make me not trade it quite as much or have as much exposure to it. But at any rate, the market's bullish now. This chart is still bullish. It's got kind of even a bull flag on the daily here, and it did break that high, so it could move up. Maybe not 150%, but maybe at least up to kind of this level here, this 24 and a quarter, or even up to that kind of equilibrium of 25. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not really trying to use a bunch of capital to maybe capture that move. It's a pretty good move, but yeah, until I see a ton of volume and something more like this, I'm not going to be trying to swing a bunch of shares in there. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand what's doing. SPY's moving up here even more. BBBY, similar story today. It was more bullish though. Look, 2.3%. It started moving up earlier, before FOMC and everything. Broke through VWAP. Kind of strange. It's just intraday pump. Jumped back to VWAP and then it pumped with the market. Broke yesterday's high and then I kind of drew this little downward. Yeah. Oh, kind of drew this downward line here. Not super technical with it. I mean, it does kind of have some spots of resistance. So it broke through that today. Got bullish MACD on the hourly. It looks kind of good. Looks kind of bullish. There's rumors that they paid their bonds today. Nothing announced yet. And I imagine that would be bullish, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be bearish. So potential on BBY though, it's definitely there's definitely more potential, especially if GME is out of its cycles. Definitely more potential for a big move on BBBY than GME, I would say. If they do pay bond payments, if there's an M&A, yeah, if they're basically bankruptcy is off the table, there's definitely a big possible move here because this is a great price if it's not going bankrupt. You know, market cap's on at 338 million. Just their revenue last quarter was 7.8 billion. So I mean, they should be able to make money with it, but yeah, it remains to be seen. They have a lot of debt and they have to pay it, and they defaulted on that JP Morgan debt, I guess. So there's MSGM. The gaming stocks are still pumping. I don't know if it's what kind of short squeeze is going on. MGAM breaking through VWAP. Party City's even up today. Peloton's up 25%. Carvana up 38%. Yeah, I mean these charts have looked good. You just kind of got to get them on one of these consolidation days. But yeah, once this broke that, this thing's on a tear. Peloton, this is kind of a multi-day deal going too. I think they have earnings coming up, maybe, or maybe they just had earnings. I think it's coming up. So, yeah. And then trades today, I've lost a little bit on natural gas. I went long here, this break, then held, and then it broke through here and I closed it out. So, gotta look for an entry to short on this thing. It just doesn't want to find a bottom and bounce ever. Anyways, we've got here are the trades today. So the short and then small profit on it for the ES, the short side. And here's the natural gas ones, bought and sold. And then on the options, still a little bit loud. There. On the options account, oh, Jamie's moving up here with SPY. SPY's making a new high there. Look at that. Options account here. What do we do? Yeah, so I closed those calls. That's all I did on here. I'm out of buying power. I think it's because I opened covered calls yesterday and closed them same day, so might have to figure that one out. Our laser is up. It's called debit spread, and yeah, and then I just closed the shares on those other accounts, on the swing account, and yeah. And then today we had a little covered call lesson on the live stream. If you guys have questions like that I can answer, I'm totally down. I like to help people if it's something I know. If I don't know, I'll tell you. But if it's something I do know about, I like to help people. So yeah, that was fun. People are asking questions about covered calls. And so we did it. I opened up some as examples, paper trading account, and explained it, how it works. And so, yeah, jump on our live streams, hit the notification bell, come hit me with your questions. So SPY breaking through this 412. Seems like when the velocity picks up on SPY, it really grabs. That's when it really grabs GME and BBBY. And it's just kind of slow grinding up. It's not much, but when this thing starts to get squeezy, it definitely seems to pull it. That's what I got, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Discord. Market is pumping. Pump City. Big breakout today, and it's still going. So glad I didn't grab a short there at 412. Holy smokes. A lot of data still though to move the market any direction the rest of the week. Thank you guys. See you on Discord. Peace out.